I'm originally from Tampa. It's a place that I dearly love. It's where my family still lives. It's where I found faith. And I think the only thing I didn't find in Tampa was my wife. We met when I was in grad school at Duke.
And I was at the greatest university, UNC Chapel Hill. I was an education major. It's about 9 miles down the road from Duke. We met through a mutual friend, and we actually bonded over this passion for a faith that would change the world. We got married and we moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where I went to grad school at Vanderbilt. And I did every kind of ministry you could imagine. Prison ministry, ministry with folks who are homeless. I was doing all kinds of different things.
I was a youth pastor, and it was such an awesome opportunity to shape young people, but then also in youth ministry you get to innovate because there's not the stuck ways of the larger church. We were on vacation one time visiting my family here in South Tampa, and Eric and I were on a run down Bayshore enjoying the beautiful weather in December. And we were talking to each other saying, man, wouldn't it be awesome to live here at some point, to get to do this sort of run every day of the week? And Erica then chimes in.
You said, wouldn't it be awesome if we retire here? And I was like, why are we gonna wait until we retire to move here? Let's move here now. And at the same time, we're experiencing this uneasiness in Nashville. I couldn't get pregnant. We just couldn't find our place in ministry and our careers in Nashville. So we're restless. So we just started praying that God would open some door and allow us to serve in Tampa. And on December 27th, 2016, we got a phone call. There was a little baby boy who was born in Panama City, Florida. And they asked us how quick we could get to the hospital because we had been chosen to be his mom and dad. I remember us holding our new baby boy, David, in my arms, and we were just so grateful that God had answered this prayer. And at the same time, we found out that I was pregnant.
And then about 6 weeks later, we received a call from the Florida United Methodist Church that they were interested in starting a new church in this place called South Tampa. I was so excited, but I wanted to play it cool on the FaceTime call, so I'm literally kicking Erica under the table, but don't show them all our cards yet. And it was at that call that Horizon was born.
So we moved to Tampa in July, and we immediately got to work. We started meeting people who had experienced darkness and pain in the same way we had. And we began to just hear really clearly that there was a place for a church where people could find a home and discover their purpose, where they could experience God's light in the midst of their darkness, and where they could have a space where they could shine light and ignite change in the world. So we launched Horizon Church on September 16, 2018.
Our first worship service was an amazing experience to see the work that we put into that first year come to fruition. But we outgrew that space in about a month. From the Tampa Garden Club, where we had our first worship service, we moved to Wilson Middle School, and we've been there ever since, and it's been a great home for us as we've grown as a church.
We've been praying for you to experience God's light and change in your life with Horizon Church.
This church was built on relationships, and we would love to build a relationship with you.
We would love for you to join a small group, meet us at worship, connect to a service opportunity, or grab a cup of coffee so that you can have your first step in discovering your God-given purpose.